Angela, take it away. And who else? Cliff, please help. And Siobhan, a double help.
All right. What is the most effective way to prevent this outcome in future projects? At the end of an agile project, all stories are completed on schedule and all tests pass, but the customer does not consider the product a success.
Oh, no.
So it's obviously an agile project. The problem is the customer doesn't like the product. So A says ensure the product vision is approved by the customer before developing the backlog. I don't know about that one. Agree with the customer on success criteria to be integrated to the definition of done. I'm not sure about that one because I've never heard of the term definition of done.
What do you think it means? Make it up. Act like you own it.
The definition, like what defines a project as being done.
Yeah. Or the work as being done. The way to think about it in simple terms is it like, imagine we're on a team, you, me, Jody, Sophie, whatever, and you're doing work, I'm doing work, and whatever. We're handing it to each other and working together. If I'm like lazy and I just don't cross my I's and T's and all that junk, but you're like on it and you nail it. And so when you say done, it's like crisp and done and all that stuff. And you can hand it to somebody, you're proud and they can use it and all that stuff. But if I'm like, loose and dirty and whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty much done. Like, here you go. Like there would be conflict most likely being like, dude, I am giving them like a package that they can work with. And you're giving them like junk, like 88% done. So like what the team does is they say, as a team, when we say done, this is what we mean, right? And everybody agrees on it so that there's not that like, dude, you keep handing me junk, bro. And so that's what definition of done means.
Okay. I already know in the back of my mind like what I think they should do. So if that's one of the answers, I'm going to go with that.
What do you think they should do? Bring it to the front of you.
Showing the product to the customer in phases.
Okay.
Getting their sign on approval. So C is collect customer feedback on incremental release demos and user tests. And I really like that one.
Okay.
And then D is ensure that the test plan includes non-functional requirements in the backlog. I'm not sure that's related to what the problem was, the non-functional requirements. I still want to go with C because I know that's part of the agile process is to get feedback.
And Mike confirms that like you have an assertion. I believe he means like that you asserted what you said. So good job, Mike. And Michael and Angela, good job. All right, so you're on C. Cliff, thoughts? A, B, C, D, F, G?
I think I would agree.
Okay. Succinctly stated. That's good. Good enough for me. Shavonda, you said B or C. Where are you leaning?
I think I'm gonna go with C, and the reason why is because of if the customer was engaged throughout the whole process at the end of each iteration for the demos, they would have been able to give some feedback, or the incremental release demos. They would have been able to give some feedback and incorporate it like that with the user test. So it sounds like C, they would have been more engaged throughout the process instead of waiting until the end.
Because I love what you're saying, Siobhan. Because we got to the end of the project and we as the team like pushed back on him and said, hey man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like we did it on time, it's on schedule, it works, all the tests pass. Like, I don't know what you're complaining about. Like, we did basically what you said. It works. Like, it's a car. It rolls down the road. I mean, okay. Like, what are you crying about? But it says, like, the customer does not consider the product a success. Meaning, like, it's a car, but it's not, like, as cool as we thought it would be. It's not, like, jumping for joy. They're not coming back to have us build the next one, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so, like, how do we get out of that point of, like, hey, we delivered something, it functionally works, but it's not like exactly what we really needed or it doesn't light us on fire in a good way. So that's cool. Let's see who else. Kyle's B and C, Walter C. I see a lot of C's. Let's go. Kimberly Sutherland, what do you think? Just to confirm.
Yeah, I agree with C also. I was looking at B and C, but I think that C makes the most sense to just, continue to let them know, give them demos so that they can provide feedback and that they're fully aware of what's being developed and will be part of the end product. So I agree.
That's awesome. All right, cool. Let's check it out. Yeah, boom, right there. This is where we get from like, okay, it's cool, but it's like really now it's awesome if we like reach it in there. So we're getting that feedback that work together, those loops. That's what we're trying to do. So love it. Let's keep it rolling.